Happy Friday's Eve. It is the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. It's the Tyler Glen Show. Welcome into the Beach Bunker for Thirsty Thursday. I am Tyler Glen and Bruce Springsteen. What a show last night in Winnipeg. We're going to talk a little bit about music, and we're also going to talk a little bit about the first music we discovered as a young person. I remember I was kind of midway through Bruce Springsteen's career, so I was late to the party as a young person. We're going to discuss that a little bit later on in the show. Also, Trump visits Joe, and some of the stuff floating around on the internet is pretty funny. We'll share that with you this morning. Also, it's Guacamole Day today. Happy Guac Day to you. A time to enjoy some guacamole, and we're asking you this morning if you had one bowl with your chips. Is it going to be guac? Is it going to be cheese? Is it going to be salsa? You've got to pick. Also, we've got some sad news. Dave Coulier of Full House has been diagnosed with cancer, and we've got the latest on that. And yesterday we were talking about the TikTok trend involving frozen popcorn. Today we're talking about the TikTok trend involving frozen gummy bears. What's going on with the frozen gummy bears? We'll take a look a little later on the show. First, let's take a look outside and see how things are shaping up on this Thirsty Thursday as our countdown to Christmas continues. Just 40 days, 16 hours, and 56 minutes until Christmas. We will round the corner and come up on a month real quick here, and we're at -2. Some really nice weather to start the to start the day. It is going to get much, much colder next week. We're going to start in minus double digits next week. Here's what you need to know. We do have some precipitation on the radar, and we have a fog warning in effect for Winnipeg, so I want you to be aware of that. Driving could be tricky. Headed into Winnipeg today, especially once you hit Portage, there is a fog advisory in effect for Winnipeg. There's also some precipitation on the radar. Top left corner of your screen, you can see it there. There's a little bit of blue, and the real dangerous stuff is the pink, okay? Mixed precipitation, that pink. That can make things really tricky. So there is no precipitation in the Environment Canada forecast, which is strange, but we're seeing it on the radar. That is a real-time radar showing some precipitation along the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border, likely around the Moosomin region. And so please be careful if there's freezing rain. I know there's a lot of people asking about the accident at 16 and 10 at Metadosa, right by our camera here. There was a serious accident that took place yesterday afternoon, and we don't have an update for you aside from the fact that, we're hearing that there may be fatalities involved. And if that's the case, that is likely going to delay information because there's going to be next of kin notified and so on and so forth. So you know how that works. And so one of the things that, if you're really, really interested, and a lot of people are, whenever something big happens accident-wise, Manitoba RCMP on Facebook and Twitter are a great place to follow. And as soon as I get that information, I will pass it along. But again, I don't have that information this morning. But what we can see on the camera right now, actually, there's a truck that just pulled into the East Eli Cam number 1. You can see the fog there on the camera. It's thick. So again, if you're headed towards Winnipeg, please give yourself maybe a little bit of extra time. Headlights on. We are coming into some winter weather. The winter changeover is going to happen on Saturday, okay? So here's the forecast. Mainly cloudy. Fog patches will dissipate this morning. We expect a high of 7 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be stunning, gorgeous, sunshine and 10. Get out and enjoy it. It's our last day of fall because then winter comes in. Saturday, you'll wake up to rain. That rain will change over to snow. Saturday is going to be a real tricky day for driving, guys, especially on Saturday night. So we expect a high of 3 degrees, and then it's going to go down to -7 on Saturday night. So be careful. Be very, very cautious if you're out and about driving on Saturday night. Something to remember. Okay, guys? Okay. And as far as the rest of the weekend is concerned, we are basically just above normal. 2 degrees on Sunday, Monday sunshine, and 4. But then next week, more snow and more cold temperatures, overnight lows in the double digits. So winter's coming, boys and girls. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. So let's enjoy these last few days. And please be careful in the fog. Please be careful with slippery conditions. Here's how everyone's looking across the continent this morning. Our North American map showing that, again, the U.S. West really getting the brunt of the cold. The jet stream has been dipped down all fall. And we'll take it. That's okay. Wind chill this morning. Here is a look at the wind chill map. And again, not just the temperatures, but the wind chill. Oof, it's cold down there. Purple is bad. Quebec, BC. Actually, there is a snowfall warning in effect for the interior of BC. So the snow is coming. Winter's on its way. I hope you are safe and warm and enjoying the show wherever you might be. Welcome aboard. Good morning, Sun Seekers. It is good to see you. Let's do our welcome aboard. Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday. We got lots of fun stuff to share with you this morning. I appreciate you being here, especially those who are really dragging it after the Bruce Springsteen concert last night. We'll get to yesterday's good thing in just a bit. And, of course, we've got some stuff from the concert coming up in just a bit. But first, let's say our ceremonial good mornings to see who we've got in chat to say hello to this morning. And we say hello to Tosh and Lindy in early this morning. Lindy has been tossing and turning and turning and tossing. I hope you're doing okay, Lindy. It's nice to see you this morning. Road Reverend is wishing everybody a happy Thursday. Good to see you, pal, along with Quentin. Everybody on Twitch so far. Mid-July 69 is on Twitch here, too. Zumba Bernice is wishing everybody a happy Thirsty Thursday. And Cindy is here, too. Good morning, Cindy. We have Dawn joining us on TikTok this morning. Good morning, Don. Again, we're on all platforms. We're on X, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitch. I'm hoping things have smoothed out. We spent a lot of the day yesterday with Facebook trying to get that all sorted out. Hopefully it's working better today. If not, we'll be back at working at it again this afternoon. Oh, what a day. Love technology. It's so much fun. Hopefully not jittery today. Mike is here, and McCallie is here on TikTok. Good morning. KDD4380 is here. Janine is here on Facebook, so at least comments are working. Stuck at 4:45 until the stream starts. 4:45. Oh, does that, you mean on Facebook? Uh-oh. I hope we're okay. Nick says, good day, everybody. I'm sticking with my generic greeting. I think that may have mucked things up yesterday. No, not your fault at all. Not sure what the streaming gods are doing to me these days, but hopefully things will smooth out as we go. If that is the case, again, we're on TikTok. We are on YouTube. We are on X. We're all over the place. Jody's here on Facebook. Good morning, Jody. MJ says it's our Friday today. What's going on tomorrow? Angela's here on Facebook to say good morning to everybody. Hi, Angela. Nice to see you. Hermaine is here on TikTok. Good morning, Hermaine. Megan's here on Facebook. Hi, Megan. Janine is here on Twitch. Polar Bear is here on Twitch. Loretta is here too. And Loretta and her kitty. Loretta and her kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Missy the cat watches. And I am so excited. Thank you, Missy. #1 morning show with pets across North America we are. Pets love the show. I appreciate it. Gary is here. Jane is here. Justin is here, too, on TikTok. Thanks for joining us, guys. Borrowed Bean. Borrowed Bean is here this morning, as is RL Jackson on Facebook. Thank you, RL, for giving us a shot on Facebook this morning. The sky's beautiful to the east, says Borrowed Bean. Uh-oh. Angela says, it's my birthday today. Oh, boy. You know what that means. You know what that means, Angela. Oh, Angela. The celebration sombrero, ladies and gentlemen. The celebration sombrero. So let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, Angela. This is for you. Happy birthday, Angela. Oh, that end part I got to practice a little bit. The end part needs a little practice. Ooh, it sounded like the kazoo was a little sick. All right, Angela. Angela's 21 years old and going strong. Happy birthday to you, Angela. Debbie Kynock on Facebook this morning. Hello. Molly is here. Good morning. Send me a bed and a blanket so I can sleep at work. Okay, it's on the way. Amazon Prime will drop ship it to you. Happy birthday. Oh, and here come the Sunseekers to wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Nick says, almost sounds like you stuck the kazoo in the wrong end. Oh, my. No, I need to go to kazoo lessons. If anybody who is a Sunseeker knows somebody who teaches kazoo, I do need some help. I need to polish up a little bit. Happy birthday to you, Angela. It's great to have you. Doug, good to see you too, along with Rochelle on TikTok. And Angela says, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday greetings. Yesterday's good thing. Let's get right into it as we continue to welcome folks aboard. Again, is it a little bit better on Facebook today? Are we still jittery on Facebook? How is the Facebook feed? I can't watch and be on the show at the same time. I'm hoping. Can you give me a thumbs up? Is it better? Is it the same? Is it worse? Again, we're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on X. Those appear to be coming in loud and clear. Jody is saying happy birthday. Angela's thanking everybody. RL's having an okay Facebook feed. So thank God. Janine can't get Facebook to work. Jody says it's good. Okay, this might be an issue with Facebook recently did an update, 2 major updates. They do it in the middle of the night, and the reason I know this is because it's happening as I'm in here at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking some users got the update, and maybe some didn't get the update. So Facebook has done some updates. God, I hate when they do that. It drives me crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, good so far. So far, so good. I'll bring the show off the rails all by myself. I don't need the social platforms to do that for me. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for your patience. Thank you so much. Okay. And Janine, I bet you your phone's going to update and it'll work there. But I like you on Twitch anyway, because then we get you the whole 2 hours. In case you're new to this, the show is for everybody for the first hour. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. And so we had some Facebook issues yesterday, and TikTok numbers went, and so did Twitch, up, because everyone just moved over there. I'm the show on your phone. I'm the show on your phone, unless you're playing me for your kitty. Number 1 with cats. Okay. Tyler, enough. Yesterday's good thing. So who was at the Bruce Springsteen concert last night? Baby, we were born to run. Lanny was, and Lanny sent this in. Take a look at this. Lanny is making some good cash because he's got good seats. Take a look at this. There's the boss, Bruce Springsteen. There he is, singing all the gold in California. Sitting in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills. I'm just superimposing it because I get in trouble with the platforms for playing music. You don't get in trouble for posting your concert videos, but if this audio hit the web with me streaming, I get dinged. They don't like me putting any kind of copyrighted or professional music on. That's why it's amateur hour on this show. That's why I have a kazoo for the birthday song. But I digress. Beautiful stage, packed house. Look at all the way around. You can see them up to the rafters. Up to the rafters last night, Bruce Springsteen. And I found it hard to believe he'd never played Winnipeg before. Really? And who other acts have never appeared in Winnipeg? Michael Jackson never played Winnipeg. The Beatles landed in Winnipeg to refuel on their way to Los Angeles from London. Prince never played Winnipeg. Did Prince play Winnipeg? I don't think Madonna's ever played Winnipeg. Taylor Swift, she might have played the stadium. Who has not played Winnipeg? Big acts. Also talking about the first musical act that you remember as a young person. And I thought I would just toss that your way because as I was watching all these pictures and video come in from Bruce Springsteen, this is from Bev. Bev took in the show last night, but Bev, she soaked it up. She wanted to take a picture as everybody was getting seated, and then she was going to sit back and enjoy the show. That is how the arena in Winnipeg looked last night just before Bruce Springsteen took to the stage, and everybody said phenomenal show. And I think that the folks who normally join us as Sunseekers are probably sleeping after taking in that show last night. But I was thinking about how I remember what I was doing. I was in my buddy's backyard. His name was Vern Duchaminski. And we were playing in his playhouse, his treehouse. He had this very cool fort/treehouse. And he had a radio. And out of the radio came Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, followed by Aha, Take On Me. And then it was Van Halen's Jump. And what else was it? Oh, Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I thought, yeah, that was, what year was that? And coincidentally, all those songs came out in 1984. I thought that was the year. That was the year that I discovered there was a thing called pop music, because up until then, you're just a little kid. You're not really paying attention. I didn't have any older brothers or sisters that hung around that exposed me to that stuff, so I was kind of the one that ventured into music. And so, it was 1984, Bruce Springsteen. 1984. And I'm curious to know what your year was. Okay, taking a look at yesterday's good thing. Anything, Take On Me is my ringtone, says Quentin. Also 1984. This is Anne's video from yesterday, and she shared this with us, yesterday's good thing. Here's Anne's video of Bruce Springsteen. Oh, she's got good seats, too. She's got good seats. Do share yesterday's good thing, by the way. If you're new to the show, it just means you type in GT and then tell me something cool that happened to you yesterday. Like, you got to get some great seats to see one of the greatest rock and roll legends of all time. That's a pretty good thing. Now, it doesn't have to be that massive. Look at the front row. They're just hopping. They're just jumping and hopping and jumping. As it should be at a concert. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. So yesterday's good thing. Oh, and Rhonda, look at this, part of Smile Zone. And Rhonda, I don't know if many people in our area know this, but Smile Zone is a national initiative, okay? And Rhonda Party, locally Rhonda, she is an owner of, she's part of the ownership group of Tim Hortons here in town. She is on the board of directors, and she's really hanging out with some pretty amazing people. And this is in BC. They're opening more Smile Zones where they go into hospitals and they brighten them up. They make them child-friendly. There's interactive games, special artwork on the wall, and they call that Smile Zone to make the hospital experience, to make the experience a lot better for everybody as they go. Like, look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, my God, those killer whales are beautiful. Oh, I want that picture. I want that picture. That's beautiful. See, that would not work on the prairies. The sea lions, I guess it could in Churchill, maybe. That's some beautiful artwork there. Just absolutely gorgeous. And thank you for sharing that, Rhonda. She says she is so proud to be part of the Smile Zone Foundation. 5 Smile Zones at BC Children's Hospital. Healthy Mind Center, Family Lounge. And they're going to be doing that in Brandon, at the Brandon Clinic. And that ties into Smile Cookies, which are coming up Monday. Your ability to buy Smile Cookies. Okay. I'm just kind of transitioning this into a sponsor mention inadvertently, but it's the truth. You go and buy a Smile Cookie starting on Monday, the holiday Smile Cookies, and the money raised will help Smile Zone and the Brandon Clinic. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing like this lightening up renovation type of thing. So get your Smile Cookies starting on Monday. Let's get into your GTs. KDD says GT got another 20 minutes out on the deck soaking up the sun. Oh, that gets a winter spell. Oh, I'm already planning the last massive hot dog barbecue of the season, which is on Friday. You will not be able to reach me Friday afternoon. I'm sorry, after 2 o'clock. Between the hours of 2 and 4, I'll be with Dizzy. The two of us will be on the deck. Maybe I'll live stream, drinking beers and eating hot dogs for the last day of fall. And so I'm so happy, KDD, that you got another 20 minutes out on the deck enjoying the sun. Going to have to break down and cover up that patio furniture this weekend, probably Saturday. Well, when you're done on Friday, because the rain's coming in and that's going to change over to snow. So you want to get on top of that. Stream. We want to see Tyler eating hot dogs. Stream. Just a random pop-up on your phone. Hey, everybody. It's your pal Tyler, just eating hot dogs on the patio with Dizzy. Everyone wants to see Dizzy. Dizzy's on the mend. He has a bit of a boo-boo under his arm, and we've been nursing that. He's wearing a cone around, so he's got this pissed-off look. And, if your dog has ever been in a cone, they're never happy about that, and but it is slowly getting better, so that's the good news. But it hasn't affected his appetite. You know that when the appetite goes on the dog, something's wrong. I think he might have an abscess or something like that. But Zumba Bernice is a good thing. She got her flu shot. She's good to go. She's ready for another 100,000 miles, ready to travel the world. Way to go, Zumba Bernice. Good for you. Excellent. Mavis is here on Facebook to say good morning, and Debbie congratulates Rhonda. Magnificent initiative. Try and say that fast. Magnificent initiative. Bradley Rothney. Hey, pal. Good to see you this morning. Eric Fenner. Nice to see you, too. And Chris and Nani. I see you, Nani. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Hello. I would love more random daytime streams from you. Well, I might just have to do random daytime streams. That would be RDS. Okay. All right. Under consideration. Got to give the people what they want. And you know what the people want? Oh, my God, I've created a monster. I've had a few people ask about Kuiper's Christmas baking. I'm sorry. It is not ready yet. It will be coming, though. Kuiper's Family Bakery sponsors on the Tyler Glen Show, and, of course, they are a favorite, a local favorite, probably the most incredible bakery in all of Manitoba. And this Christmas, they are going to be your Christmas baking headquarters. They've got everything under the sun, but give them just a few more weeks. In fact, what you're going to want to do is go in there, gently ask about it, gently say, hey, are you going to have this particular dainty or that one or this kind of tart or that one? They basically have it all there for you. But, it's nice to get in there and get the smells of Kuiper's Family Bakery. Pick up a nice big tray of those sticky buns, cinnamon rolls. Kuiper's Family Bakery. The tradition is alive. The tradition and the recipes you have enjoyed for generations at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. Good morning to our friends at Auto Fashion. Again, if you need some car work done, if you've got some hail damage, if you have got some scratches, some dinks, oh my God, some scratches or dingas. Okay. You're going to want to see our friends at Auto Fashion. They do auto detailing too, but it's fine auto finishing with our friends at Auto Fashion, okay? So go see them. If you can find Lady of the Lake in the North 40, you can find Auto Fashion. And they're just some really great people. Give you a courtesy car, MPI and SGI accredited. Go see them at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet. They're next to the car wash. You'll see the green A's there. That's exactly where you've got to go. And for oil changes, it's Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Tire change central right now. You can imagine tires are coming off, going on, coming off. It's that time of year. And you have until Saturday before the snow really gets in here. So, again, be aware. We've got some snow coming in on Saturday. No big snowstorm or anything like that, but it's going to be our first of the season. So get those tires ready to go. Go on over to Murray Certified Service Express. And, of course, great place for an oil change because every time you get your oil change done, they make a donation to Helping Hands, Samaritan House, and the Bear Clan at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Okay. All right. What do we have coming up for you on the show? Well, first, we've got a beach break on the way. And I believe that today we are going where? Other side of the world, Tanzania today. Oh, this is a nice beach. We had a gorgeous beach yesterday, and it's a beautiful one again today. It's called Matame Beach. Matame Beach. It is just off the coast of Tanzania. And then after that, we are going to talk a little bit about the year you discovered music. We're going to talk about how social media is splintering again. Do you remember when social media was Facebook? That's all it was. Facebook was the only game in town. I miss those days. I really do. They were the only game in town. And then all of a sudden, Instagram came along. Well, I guess it was Twitter. Then it's like, okay, I got to be on this one, and then I got to be on this one, and then I got to be on this one, and then I got to be on this one. And then there's Threads, and then TikTok, and then it's like, oh, and now we've got another one because of Elon Musk and the election. And we're going to talk briefly about that, some funny stuff with that. It's Guac Day today, and we're going to talk about the TikTok viral frozen gummy bears and more. Yesterday, they were freezing popcorn. Today, it is gummy bears. So, anyway, we're going to get to that coming up in just a little bit. But first, to your promised beach break, let's do that. Back in just 90 seconds, and we'll have more food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Thank you for being here. Let's dance on the sand. Waves are crashing, feel the beat. Sunset glow, we can't be beat. Beach party under stars, moonlit nights and old guitars. Bonfire burning lights our way. No end to this perfect day. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Move your body to the beat. Sun seekers on the rise, watching the sunrise in our eyes. Tropical drinks in our hands, living life and making plans. Footprints on the salty shore, catching sun, we always want more. Palm trees swaying in the breeze, life's a party, love the seas. Laughing, saying all we need, in this paradise we're free. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Drinks in our hands, living life and making plans. Footprints on the salty shore, catching sun, we always want more. Tropical drinks in our hands. Move your body to the beat.
Tobacco drinks in our hands, living life and making plans. Footprints on the salty shore, catching sun, we always want more. Running on feel the heat, move your body to the beat. Sun seekers on the rise, watching the sunrise in our eyes. Trees swaying in the breeze, there's a party, love the sea. Lions on the salty shore, catching sun, we always want more.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Ryan, and good to see you. This is just off the coast of Tanzania. It is a live shot this morning, and what's so awesome about this, and this, forgive me for sounding corny, it's not the first time and won't be the last, but, we're enjoying this view. This is a live shot. It's like, I truly do. I take a few seconds to say, you know what, as you're watching this and we're watching this together, I truly picture us just sitting there and watching the waves come in. And I mean, it's a live shot. What happened just seconds ago is gone forever. Oh, here comes another moment. Here comes another moment. And we're sitting here enjoying these moments. And I know it's a screen and I know it's not real. And I know it's on the other side of the world, but at least we've got this in our purview. You know what I mean? We've got some beach time. Those beautiful waves. And to know somewhere in the world this is going on, the palm trees are swaying, and we like to do that every day on the show. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to reality and back to southern Manitoba. And here's how things are shaping up for us this morning. Countdown to Christmas is on at 40 days, 16 hours, and 26 minutes to go. We're just about rounding the corner to a month or so until the holidays. And the sun is coming up, and we're starting to see this fog on the cameras here. Nice to see that we're only down to 2 outages this morning, but the camera I want to draw your attention to is East Eli. Number 1, you can see the fog there. There is a fog advisory in effect for the city of Winnipeg and surrounding areas. So again, if you're traveling to the eastern side of the province today and you just happen to slide, I'm sliding into your feed ever so briefly. As you go about your business today, please drive carefully if you headed towards Winnipeg. You will encounter some really thick fog around Portage, and that is expected to last until around 1 o'clock this afternoon. So please slow her down, lights on, take her cool, and watch out for the fog. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is some light precipitation on the radar. Nothing heavy. In fact, Environment Canada is not even calling for precipitation, but the radar doesn't lie. We are seeing some moisture move in from southeastern Saskatchewan. And so if there is some folks down in the southwestern, far southwestern corner, or you're traveling in that direction, please keep that in mind, because pink is the color we don't necessarily enjoy because that's freezing rain. And even blue is not great. Let's face it, green, blue, pink. I mean, it's a tricky time of year because of the temperature hovering around the freezing mark, okay? So take her cool, slow her down, especially southwest corner, or if you're headed east into Winnipeg. Okay, and here is a look at the air temperature map across North America. Ryan says, GT got half the Christmas lights on the house, the other half to be, Friday. Dude, I'll tell you, we expect a high of 7 today, mainly cloudy and 7, not bad at all, but tomorrow is the last of the truly gorgeous beach days. Friday, I've got it circled, sunny, and 10 degrees. Winter tires, I think anything warmer than 11, it's not good for them. I don't think we're going to see anything warmer than plus 11. Go, go, go. Cindy has done that, getting the winter tires put on today. We're in go time. It is go time on the winter tires. But tomorrow, sunny and 10. There's still a little bit of heat with that sun. And then Saturday, guys, please be careful. Saturday is going to be a bit of a shit show because we start with rain, and then later in the day, you're just going to look outside and you're going to see these big fat flakes falling. You're going to go, oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. And then it's going to start to accumulate on your lawn if it hasn't already. I know some people in the northern part of our viewing and listening audience have gotten some snow already, but in the Brandon region, we've been snow-free. So it'll start sticking to the ground Saturday afternoon, and then Saturday night, it'll just keep snowing. And then you're going to wake up Sunday, nice white blanket on the ground, and we'll be lucky to break the freezing mark. But yeah, winter's coming. There's just no getting away from it. That's the way it's going to be. You can run, but you can't hide. So the last time we spoke, towards the end of the show, maybe you missed it yesterday, we were about to witness history. In fact, I think we did witness history. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump landed the Trump jet in Washington, and he met with Joe Biden. The two of them met in the Oval Office for over 2 hours yesterday. Did you hear about this? 2 hours. What makes this so special? Well, I'll tell you what makes it so special is that when he met with Barack Obama, it was less than 90 minutes. It was a quick hello. It was kind of cold. The two of them weren't talking a whole bunch. They tried to put on their best face for the cameras. And true story, yesterday, they said the two of these guys got along swimmingly yesterday. Joe Biden couldn't quit smiling. Donald Trump couldn't be more charming. It has spawned a variety of different videos that one I'm going to show you next hour. I can't show you in hour one. Sunseekers on Twitch knows. They know what that means. So hour two, I'll save it for you. But look at how cordial this. Have a listen to their conversation. Absolutely awesome to see these two people get along. Can't we all just get along and be nice to each other? I think it was great to see them together. Have a listen to this. Have a listen. Uh-oh. Everyone's looking at Joe. Oh.
I think I just farted.
That was actually a shark, Joe.
Oh, no.
President Trump, how did you know that was a shark?
I've got a good ear.
How did you... Oh, listen again. Here.
I think I just farted.
That was actually a shark, Joe.
Oh, no.
President Trump, how did you know that was a shark?
I've got a good ear.
Okay, so we're going to separate fact from fiction because Molly says, wait, this happened? No. Okay, what did happen was they had a cordial meeting and it was a good time. They did well. Joe did not fart. That is the internet, and this is what happens is when, something significant goes down, some big news-related item, everyone goes to their computer and goes to AI. And so they're able to use Trump's voice. They're able to use Joe's voice. Now, the fart, I can't speak to that. I could have been anybody's gas. But, oh, my God, I just about fell out of my chair when that was sent to me yesterday. Oh, my God, was that funny. And there's another one. It's got some music in it, and I don't want to get dinged on the other platforms, and I can't wait to show it to you. But it's nice to see them getting along. And he's made a lot of appointments. He's made a lot of cabinet appointments, and there could be some turbulent waters ahead for Canada. I don't think that surprises anybody because nobody likes Trudeau. Canadians don't like Trudeau, so boy, as if he needed more people to dislike him. Oh, I'm starting to almost feel bad for the guy. His own people don't like him. The Americans now don't like him. Oh, man, it's time to pack up and move to the Bahamas or something like that, Justin. Come on, how much can one guy put up with? Quinn says, technically, Biden didn't lose the election, so I'm guessing the meeting would have been more awkward. Yeah, it's an excellent point. And, of course, there's memes that are going around saying, I voted for you, Don. Don't tell anybody. And, Molly, this is fact. At one appearance that Joe Biden made when Kamala Harris was running, Joe Biden showed up at some factory or some warehouse, and he took a Make America Great Again hat that somebody was saying, hey, Joe, what do you think? You should put this on. And he put it on. I don't think he was happy that he got booted to the curb. And so I think this was cordial for more than one reason. I think that there was, it was generally happy people in the room. But you know where people are not happy? On X. Now, we knew this was coming. Elon Musk is going to be heading up an efficiency group. And I think when I heard about this goes back to when the two guys did an interview while the campaign was on. And Elon Musk said to Donald Trump, hey, listen, if you win, I would love to be part of your group, your administration. And he's like, what do you think you would do? And he's like, I think that the government wastes so much money on bullshit that I would like to be in charge of government efficiency, because we're spending $10 million on orange garbage bags when it's $1 million for black garbage bags. I'm not going to get into it, but there's 1,000 stories, 1,000,000 stories like that, and the government is always wasting money. Boy, you get someone like Elon Musk in charge of it. So anyway, Elon got the job because Trump got elected, and now he's going to be in charge of watching pennies and dimes going out. And of course, investors from around the world are piling in. They're like, this is so exciting. We're going to invest in the United States. They're finally going to get their shit together, financially speaking. And here's Canada. We're like the kid at the high school dance with his back up against the wall and no girls are looking at you, and you're just like, oh boy, this is kind of sad. Hello, girls. Hello, I can dance too. I like to dance. And others like, yeah, we want America, America, America. Hello, Canada. Remember Canada where it's okay? Nobody likes us right now. So Musk owns X, right? Twitter. So celebrities are first. Celebrities who did not help Kamala Harris do anything to win the election. They're the first ones out of X. Don Lemon had a big speech yesterday, and he said, I am leaving X. I cannot be part of this toxic environment where somebody in the government runs a social media platform. Interesting, the Mark Zuckerberg was quiet off in the corner as he answered his phone. Secret Service had called him and the CIA and said, hey, is everything still okay over there? Yeah, everything's fine. So Molly says, I can't deal with all the political stuff on Twitter. I'm there for two reasons. I'll tell you why. Number one, I am there for news and information, which is like sifting through garbage. It is. There's a lot of garbage on there. But amongst the garbage is some really good journalism, because it's a place that's unfettered and a lot of stories can germinate on Twitter. So I'm there for that reason. And the second reason I'm there is for the humor. Like I just showed you, Joe Biden farting, and that's not real, of course. But, you know, and we've all been there. We've all been in Facebook jail. I've been in Facebook jail 3 times since I started this show. And if you know me, if you watch this show, what could I possibly put on? Okay, I had that naked guy at the gay pride parade, and he didn't have a shirt on, and apparently nipples are bad with the social media. Who knew? Who knew about nipples? See, I can say nipples and not get in trouble. Nipples, nipples, nipples. But I digress. People are mad at Musk. And so look at this. A new social media platform has emerged, and it's called Blue Sky. And so this makes me sad. And I've talked about how Twitter is kind of toxic. You have to know that, though. It's kind of like if you are visiting a tough area of a city, you need to prepare yourself. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be sure that you've got some buddies with you if you're going to visit a tough part of a city. But you know what you're in for when you go in there. And X is like that. When you open it up, you know, you're going to get hit with some pretty wicked stuff. Stuff that's going to maybe be false, maybe toxic, people attacking each other. I know that when I open it up. Now, Blue Sky is kind of the opposite. Blue Sky is, I love you more. No, I love you more. Well, here is a flower for you. Well, I've got a bigger flower. Well, I've got a pot of flowers I'm going to give. Oh, you're so special. And the thing is, the look of it, the look of Blue Sky is almost identical to Twitter. I have no idea how they were able to get away with this, but I mean, basically it's Twitter, except it's the kind of the woke friendly, softer, non-offensive version. Well, I wish them all the best, and I'm not going to poo-poo on it to each their own for social media. I can tell you that I'm not going to jump on it right yet. I did jump on the Threads bandwagon, and Threads has been a slow go for me as the latest social platform I've jumped onto. But Blue Sky, I went on it yesterday, and I'm like, oh, this is so uninteresting. Because at the end of the day, conversation has to offend. I do subscribe to the Jordan Peterson philosophy of conversation has to even offend mildly, because that's what makes it interesting. I disagree with you. It doesn't mean you have to be toxic. It doesn't mean that you have to be rude. It doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. But to disagree with somebody means, listen, I don't agree with you, and here's why. Okay, I don't agree with you. But in the new social media age, we get so whipped up, and people are like, I quit. I'm out of here. Screw you. F you. Blah, 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 and then gone. And so, Blue Sky, God bless you, because there's going to be people who are going to be disruptors, and there's going to be jerks that are going to try and infiltrate this platform too, and they're going to try and mess it up, and then you're going to have to police it, and I don't envy that at all. Policing speech is a nightmare. I think it's one of the easiest things Musk has had to do, is just let people be. If somebody is going to be an offensive, toxic jerk, I would like to think that most people would figure that out reading their content and saying, oh, you know what? This guy is a jerk. You know, kind of like how it is in real life. We know all kinds of people. Good people, generous people, kind people, assholes, people who would rip us off, people you wouldn't leave with your kids. You wouldn't want your kids around, yeah? And so Blue Sky is where everyone's going, and so I thought I would mention that because maybe you're upset. Maybe you're looking for a new place to spend some Twitter time. Hey, that's your choice. And so far, they've surpassed the 15 million user mark. For those keeping track, Twitter and X has 600 million users. They've got some catching up to do. However, last week, Blue Sky saw an influx of 1.2 million new users after the election was done. Hey, Liz, nice to see you on Facebook. Hello, hello. Borrowed Bean says, I'll stay with X. Blessed Mama, good morning. Borrowed Bean says, I'll stay with X. I love the drama. Okay, there's 3 reasons. I'm there for the news, I'm there for the memes, and the drama's kind of fun too. But I do find my blood pressure gets up if I'm on it too long. Because there's so many people talking about how things are. There's corruption, and I mean, we know these things, but oh my God. It's kind of like that movie, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. It's so true. That in itself is so true. I don't want to know all the bad things going on, please. Molly says, I just on there because a lot of my streamers went to Blue Sky. Well, and it kind of signals, I don't know, it disappoints me because you're giving up. It's like, really? You're taking your ball and going home? Really? Now, I make no bones. I am currently a fan of Elon Musk. I like him. I like what he's done. Judge me as you may. But we have to give things a chance. Also, this is Trump's second go-around. I know people are anxious. But what keeps me sane is, listen, have you ever done anything more than once? Did you do it better the second time, or did you do it worse? Sometimes you can do it worse the second time. I like to think he's going to do better the second time. I like to think he's learned. He won't admit that. No, he won't. He won't admit he's made mistakes. That's the kind of guy he is. But maybe the second time around will be better. And when someone is new at any job, elected office, even when I didn't elect them, like look at locally, our governor or premier, his name is Wab Kinew. I do not like that political affiliation. It does not line up with me. I don't agree with much of the political philosophy involved. But so far, and this guy's been in office for like a year, so far, So good. But we'll wait and see. And he's still got a chance with me. Everybody deserves a chance. From the little guy at the grocery store starting a new job to a convicted felon that's now the president. I mean, everybody, when they're starting something new, I mean, we incarcerate criminals, for God's sake. And then after they've served their 30 or 40 years, what do? We release them out into the public and say, here you go. Here is your second chance. Don't screw this up. And that's where we would end this, is don't screw this up, Don. The world's counting on you, pal. We are in a lot of shit right now. And I'm not talking just about the U.S. The world is a shitstorm. Okay, so it's ironic that on Twitter, look at this, everyone leaving Twitter to go to Blue Sky. And here come the memes. Everybody's piling out of Twitter, and they're marching across the street to go to Blue Sky. Users are split among ideological lines. Really? You think so? When people get ticked off at one social media and go to another one, you think that their ideology doesn't line up? Of course. Of course that's what's going on. But until Blue Sky can get 600 million users or even 400 million, I think I'm going to just stay right where I am. But again, if you want to, hey, it's totally up to you. Totally up to you, obviously. And in fact, if you do go, I appreciate you keeping me up to date on developments. If there's any big things happening on there or something fun or interesting, or you feel that maybe we should add that to our streaming repertoire, feel free to DM me. We're always open to change and something new and exciting. Skydancer Casino in Belcourt, North Dakota. It's just 90 minutes away. Get down there, play some games, have some fun, eat some good food. I am a big fan of the hot dogs on the floor. That doesn't sound good. Hot dogs on the floor. It sounds like they're hot dogs on the floor. But what they do is they've got a hot dog cart on the floor of the casino. So you could be off playing some games and stuff like that. Wander on over, get yourself a hot dog. They got Polish sausage. I just love it. They love me. They've gotten to know me now. And you should get to know them too. Skydancer Casino, of course, great entertainment. They've got the fights on this weekend, MMA action on Saturday, and of course they've got the big Tyson fight. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson in the event center. They're going to have bar service and a whole lot more at Skydancer Casino, where the sky's the limit. Again, just 90 minutes south of Brandon. At Sunrise Credit Union, Sunrise Credit Union is a great place to visit and see what they've got for mortgages for you. Because as mortgage rates continue to fall in this country, Sunrise Credit Union is on top of it, giving you an amazing rate. 4.3% cozy mortgage, they call it. The cozy mortgage. And here's something to keep in mind. If you're at the end of your mortgage currently and it's coming up and you're like, I better get on that 4.3, sometimes it's of benefit to break what you've got left in your existing mortgage, but don't do that until you speak with a professional. And that's why Sunrise Credit Union is ready to assist you with any of your financial needs. With 19 locations across southern Manitoba, sunrisecu.mb.ca. See our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. And Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with Co-ops of Westman and getting you ready for the holidays. Go to Co-op, get this magazine, Co-op Table Magazine Festive 2024. It is chock full of amazing recipes. Look at this. I want these big shrimps. Can you see the big shrimps on here? Look at this table. I love this. My favorite page in the whole magazine. You can get this for free at your local co-op. Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here. And at the same time, win big this holiday season with the Unwrap the Season prizes. You can win free groceries for a year, free gas for a year, $1,000 in home center gift cards. It's so easy to play. Scan the QR code or go to coop.crs. Enter bonus codes and unwrap your chances to win. And I've got extra bonus codes for you here on the Tyler Glen Show. So let's start playing this game. And remind me about the bonus codes on Taste It Tuesday for Sunseekers. We'll get you some bonus codes so that you can win some great prizes with our friends at Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here with Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op too. Okay. Quentin says, OnlyFans began as a platform to share recipes. Is that true? Is that true, Clark? See, again, that would be something I'd have to verify. I don't know that. And goes on to say that Blue Sky appears to be a social media safe space. And that's a really good analogy, actually. I think that's what's happening. At least I've only been on it once, and it seems to be a safe space, and everybody is chiming about how they're glad they're not on X anymore, and they're glad they don't have to put up with all the information coming in about Trump. But then you're kind of disconnected. But again, to each their own. You're free to do what you want. Why don't you do it, Tyler? More people, possibly, on Blue Sky. I don't know. See, Molly, here's what concerns me, is that I'm a right-leaning personality. Sometimes that stuff does leak onto the show. Those people on Blue Sky, not all of them, but some of them have incredibly thin skin. They are of the woke generation. And I don't mind woke people. Just don't shove it in my face. And the thing is that if those people hear something I say, I don't need to get canceled, and then you know what? I kind of prefer it. It's like, this way, let the cancel culture people have their own playground, and let the rest of us just play and say and talk and have a conversation. Open and free. Offend? Potentially. May offend some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. But this way, I feel like I'm in my safe space, at least for now. That might change. It might change. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I have to kick some folks off on purpose. Oh, thank God Facebook worked today. I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much for your patience. And on that note, we have to unplug them. Now we won't make it work. But first, we got to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok. Thanks, Andrew. And thanks to Sandra and Dave and Darlene and Jamie. And Art and Mike and Scott, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. And we're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. That's where the party is headed next. And we'd love to have you. It's free to sign up with a user handle, as so many people have, and join the conversation. We like to have a little bit of fun. And you don't have to stick around. You can be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour if you want. But conversation is key to the whole show. So we'd love to have you come and join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, or you can just lurk through the website. No sign up required, tylerglenshow.com, okay? All right, thanks, TikTokers. Catch you later. We'll see you for a Keyboard Friday tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. See you later. Oh, good crowd there today. Good crowd on the TikTok, which has got its own set of social media challenges as we move forward. Hey, oh my gosh. We're going to head back to Tanzania and back to the beach here in just a second. First, we're going to say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. Thank you so much, YouTube, for being here. We do appreciate it. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Oh, and speaking of X, we got a nice little crowd.